right up, so we will commence the February 13th Citrus Heights City Council meeting. And if I could get Councilmember Middleton to lead us in the flag salute, please. Please stand.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, Amy, please.
Councilmember Bruins.
Present.
Councilmember Daniels is absent. Councilmember Middleton.
Present.
Vice Mayor Miller.
Here.
And Mayor Slowey.
Present.
And tonight's meeting is being taped live, and it will be broadcast. I'm just, unfortunately, I don't have the information right in front of me, so we will post that on our website.
Okay. It's usually Saturday morning and Monday.
Monday morning, usually at 9 a.m. is typically when the meeting is replayed on.
Not that if you were here, you'd want to watch it again. I know how that goes, so. All right. First item, approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval of the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries 4-0. Next item, Amy.
Next item is presentation number 4, recognition of Republic Services poster contest winners.
Welcome.
Good evening, Mayor Slowey, members of the City Council. I'd like to introduce Brandon Caldaway with Republic Services, who's going to handle the presentation tonight. And Tony Perez, the General Manager of Republic Services, will assist him when the time comes.
Great. Welcome, Brandon.
All right, thank you. Good evening, council members and Mayor Slowey. On behalf of Republic Services, I'm going to go ahead and announce the 2019 Citrus Heights Calendar Guide poster contest winners. Once I call up the winners, I will ask them all to stand up in the front so that at the end we can get pictures. If I could kindly ask if the council members and mayor at the end would step down to take a picture with the students.
We'd be happy to.
Perfect, thank you. So I'll go ahead and get started with the first poster winner. From Grand Oaks, we have Yuri Kuniskovsky.
And Brandon, will you remind us what the theme of the contest was, if you?
Yes, so the theme of this contest was Know Before You Throw, is to prompt the students to think a little bit about the importance of knowing what is recyclable and knowing what is trash so that we can do our part to clean up the landfills and our environment.
Thank you. And then for the audience and anybody watching at home, the winners here, they are actually on the 2020 calendar that went out that you all should have. I know, I can't remember from one week to the next, so I pull it out every Monday night before I go outside to see, am I taking green or blue? Woo-hoo.
Okay, the second winner is Mohammed Samir Yassin.
Yep, Mohammed, you are looking spiffy tonight. Good job.
Then our next winner is Emmanuel Martinez. He is not here. We will go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one we have is Sabrina Riviera. Next up, we have Savannah Nicholson. So it looks like Emmanuel Martinez has just walked in.
Great.
Okay, and then from Kingswood, we have one winner, Haven Dutra.
And Haven, I like Recycle Man. He's,
Okay, next up, we have two winners from Lycan. The first one is Danielin Goldthorpe. Looks like he's not here. Move on to the next one, Angelica Wojtuik. Now we will move on to four winners from Sylvan Middle. The first one is Eric Hansen. The next winner is Marco Alexander.
that's your others there.
And then our next winner, Antonia Massey. And then the next winner is Jonathan Bautista. All right, and then next up, we have one winner from Woodside, and she is our grand prize winner, Sophia Hammond.
Let's go ahead and walk down there. Since there's
Okay, now that we have presented all of the winners, we would also like to present the school with the most participation, Sylvan Middle School. Will Kirk come on up?
Brandon, while everyone's getting situated to get their photo shoot, can you tell the community what the winners receive?
Yes, so the winners all get a certificate of award, and they get also a $25 gift card. The grand prize winner gets a $50 gift card, and then the school with the most participation receives a $500 gift card.
And parents, feel free to come up and take a few photos. We'll wait.
Congratulations to all the poster winners, and thank you very much to the City of Citrus Heights.
You guys, good job. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members. Republic Services, as you're aware, handles our residential services. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce our latest supervisor that joins our team. We'd love for Nathan Shabazz to come up.
give us a brief introduction, and look forward to the many years of contribution to service and continue to service the community.
Thank you.
Welcome, Nathan.
Thank you very much, Tony. Good evening, Mayor Slowey, Vice Mayor Steve Miller, fellow council members. Let me first off introduce myself. My name is Nathan Shabazz. As Tony mentioned, I'm currently the operations supervisor of hauling within the Citrus Heights area. I would just like to say how appreciative I am to have joined Republic Services and to be part of a great organization that has done an amazing job over the years and continues to care about our community. A little bit about myself. I've worked previously for large businesses that worked hand in hand with the service industry, specifically in the transportation departments. So I'm very comfortable working with people. Personally, I've lived in the greater Sacramento area since 2000, and I've spent the last 11 years raising my family here as well. It's important not only to myself, but as I'm reminded by my 11-year-old son every day, this is a great community, and we have an important responsibility to take care of it, to take care of where we live. I look forward to this continuous challenge and learning from my team and the community at hand as we continue to provide a great service that our residents and staff have grown to expect. Thank you again for this time to introduce myself. Please let me know going forward if there's anything I can do as a service provider to continue to meet and exceed the expectations of service as we grow together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nathan. And if you folks don't know, there's actually some big changes coming to your garbage world starting next year. We won't get into those now, but it's passed down from the state. So you'll be hearing about that as this whole thing moves forward. So now all your parents and future artists that came in, you're more than welcome to stay, but truth be told, I know you probably won't. So feel free to exit if you wish. We're going to continue with our meeting, but thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Next item, Amy.
Next item is comments by council members and regional board updates.
All right, Councilmember Bruins.
Okay,
Go to
thank
you.
you. Well, good evening, everybody. It's good to see you all. First of all, in case you didn't see it in the Sentinel today, I'd like to give kudos to the Mesa Verde High School girls basketball team, who had their best season in the last 15 years. They did a good job. And also to San Juan High School's wrestling teams. The boys made it, they both made it to the leagues and the league championships. The boys made it to the section level, and the girls have made it to the regional level. So that's the next round of competition. We had a community meeting Tuesday night at the old Sears building that the public was invited to do a community exercise and what they'd like to see happen at Sunrise, at the Sunrise Mall property, the 100-acre property that we as a city are engaged in putting together a specific plan with a vision for the future. And we had over 300 people show up for this. They had to go out and get more chairs and more tables. So I'd just like to thank the public for a very dynamic exchange. As I walked through the tables, it was amazing to me how different some of their visions were, but everybody literally was engaged in this. And so it's a great way to get community input, and it kind of kicks off our public effort. So we'll continue to work on that. It was a wonderful evening. And then going the Tuesday night before, I'm very pleased to announce that the County Office of Education Board of Directors has approved on a 5-2 vote a charter school in Citrus Heights. And we're very happy to have that, that option for education for our students here in the city. They will start in the fall with K through second grade in temporary facilities that are literally just outside of city limits because they couldn't find a temporary site while they finalize the purchase of land and build their own school building, which is a real permanent commitment to our community. And each year they will add another grade until they have a full complement of K through 12. So very excited. It's called the American River Collegiate Academy. They'll be opening in the fall here in Citrus Heights. It is by the way, it is a public school, so there is no cost to attend, and you just have to enroll, and enrollment is open at this time. And let's see. Did not have a sanitation board meeting since we last met. did attend the Sunrise Marketplace meeting today, their board meeting with Councilmember Middleton and several of our city staff. They're entertaining the possibility of entering into a contract with the city for a designated officer for the whole marketplace to help continue to reduce crime and have a presence there. So that was a big item of discussion. Another item of discussion was whether or not to expand the marketplace to include the apartments around there. And the board decided not to do that, and I'm quite frankly pleased. And so I think the Business Improvement District is to promote and to meet the needs of the business community, and adding residential into it, even though it's multifamily, adds a whole different element and different feel. So I was very happy to see that went the way it went. And that is, oh, one more on the back here. Oh, this week we also had a reception, breakfast reception with Antelope Crossing Business District. Part of our strategic plan, the last time we met, was to engage with our business improvement, business improvement districts and our business associations. So last month, we had a very nice reception at T-It, a new restaurant in Citrus Heights with the Auburn Boulevard Business Association. And this week, we met with the Antelope Crossing group of people. It was a smaller gathering, but it was really good. And then we will, in the future, meet with the Sunrise Marketplace folks. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeannie. Councilmember Middleton.
No updates.
Thank you. Let the record show that Councilmember Daniels arrived for Councilmember updates and regional updates. Brett? Thank you. Vice Mayor Miller?
Thank you, Mayor. Saturday, I attended probably one of the best crab feeds in the region, which was the Rotary Crab Feed at our community center. Great event. I know a lot of us were there. Monday started my week of meetings. This has probably been the busiest week I've had this year. We had SAC-RT Monday night, and it was pretty routine. We went over the transit-oriented development and surplus property update, where Regional Transit is selling off their properties, and there's a number of low-income housing and student housing going in. One of the most notable is at 65th Street for Sac State students, and I think that it'll be a really good project for the students. We also got our quarterly financial report, and everything's trending well at Regional Transit. Tuesday evening, I was at the Sunrise Mall for the specific plan, and it was overwhelming how many people showed up. I was very impressed. It was more than we ever anticipated, I think. Well, you know that when you got to bring more chairs in. Yesterday, attended the Capital Corridor JPA meeting down in Sassoon, and we approved the yearly business plan, and the hot topic was whether or not to add Hercules as a possible new station, and they've done a great job there. And it looks like it was finally approved by the board. It's where Highway 4 meets 80, just north of Richmond, south of Vallejo, and that would make a good stop for the Capital Corridor. There is requirements to have a certain distance. It's not local rail, it's regional rail. It'll get you from Sacramento to San Jose. And Hercules has plans to be a transit hub and have some transit-oriented development surrounding that, as well as businesses and industry. Following that, I rushed back to Sacramento for Sacramento Transportation Authority ad hoc committee meeting, where we were still arm wrestling over the transportation expenditure plan for a proposed ballot measure. We arrived at 60% for roads improvements and 40% for transit. And so today we had our Sacramento Transportation Authority regular meeting where that was presented, and we heard a couple hours of testimony on that. Also this morning I was at, excuse me, Boston Pizza, which is occupying the former Logan Steakhouse restaurant, and we had the ribbon cutting and grand opening. They didn't have the ovens going, so I don't know what their pizza's like, but I've heard good things, so I'll have to take the family back there and try it out. I met with Henry Lee from Regional Transit for a quarterly briefing today at noon before the SAC STA meeting, and then to rounded out, this evening we had our Finance Committee meeting and we went over the CAFR and very pleased. We're trending well on our 2-year budget. I guess this is a quarterly update as well. Not quarterly, but 25% into our budget year, whatever that works out. And very proud of our staff and the job they've done. There were no deficiencies in the audit of our finances. And we were also awarded for the 19th time the GFOA. Now, what does that stand for?
Government Accounting. That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one. General Finance, something or other. But anyway, it was an award, Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. And the report did say, we encountered no significant difficulties in dealing with management, in performing and completing our audit from our audit company. So congratulations on that. And I think we'll be voting on that in the consent calendar.
Great. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
End of last month, myself, many members from the SACOG board, as well as some RT regional transit officials, took a quick trip to San Diego to see the different transportation options that they are offering down there. I do have to say they're definitely ahead of our region in terms of different options. They certainly have more money to spend to it. It seems Southern California gets a lot more money than Northern California, but interesting because I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the options that are down there eventually being proposed up here. Like Steve and Jeannie said, in terms of Antelope Crossing and Sunrise tomorrow public engagement that occurred on Tuesday, very good turnout, over 220 people. I thought the best part of it was probably 80% of them I didn't recognize, so what that tells me is we're getting other people out there than just the folks that attend the neighborhood association, so that was encouraging. I, like Jeannie, went to the charter school hearing. I didn't make it to the end, so she had to text me what the final vote was. But the good news is, it's another option for the students of Citrus Heights, so I'm glad that that is coming. For any of you who drove through the intersection of Sunrise and Greenback last weekend, you saw the Sac Metro Fire out there again doing the Fill the Boot routine where they raise money. They used to do it over President's Day weekend. They moved it to the weekend before because it was easier for them to get volunteers from various fire departments there. And contrary to what I saw on the internet, et cetera, they're all volunteering their time. It's not like these are firefighters who are getting paid who are showing up and getting paid to do that. They're volunteering their time to collect money. That particular intersection always raises the most for the campaign, and it goes to the burn unit that was established after the Farrell's airplane accident in the early 70s. So kudos to them. Keep up the good work. SACOG doesn't meet till next week. The library board canceled, and that's it from my end. So, next item, Amy.
Next item is public comment, and members of the audience may address the council on any item of interest and within the council's purview, or on any agenda item before or during the council's consideration of the item. If you wish to speak, fill out a speaker identification sheet and give it to myself. When you're called upon to speak, step forward to the podium and state your name for the record. Normally, speakers are limited to 5 minutes each, with 30 minutes being allowed for all comments, and any public comments beyond the initial 30 minutes may be heard at the conclusion of the agenda, and the mayor has the discretion to lengthen or shorten the allotted times.
No sheet?
I do not have any public comment cards.
Yeah, I'd give somebody 30 minutes if they want to talk, but since nobody wants to, we'll move on to the next item. Quickly, yes.
The next item is consent calendar items 5, 6, 7, and 8.
All right, what's the pleasure of the council on the consent?
I move approval of the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 5-0. Next item.
Next item is public hearing. There are none. Regular calendar, there are none. Department reports, there are none. City manager items, there are none. Last item is items requested by council members or any future agenda items.
Nothing for me.
Wow, 20 minutes, start to finish. Since there's no items, I'm going to go ahead and close
All right,
the meeting.
Chief.